What's going on, Omnibuddies? Mitch here, and today we are doing another Omnibuddy unboxing. Boom! Let's check it out. Alright, so this comes to us from channel sponsor Organic Price Books. If you don't know them, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under, but you can use code Omnibuddy for $2 off every order. Omnibuddy Ship It Together to get 3 or more books all shipped together at the same time. 5% off that entire order using that code. Lots of great ways to save. Lots of codes out there for other amazing creators too. And you know what? They are the best shipping, best communication with all the codes. Best prices out there are tied for the best prices, but yeah, you can't beat them, and they're freaking awesome. But enough about that. Let's check it out. So I pre-cut this part open, but dude, check out these double-walled boxes. Friggin' amazing. You got the postal inspector thing in there saying, hey, this qualifies for media mail, so they don't try and hold it up in the post office. And I mean, you could do UPS or FedEx and all those too, but I always just do media mail because once you're over 30 bucks, it's free, and heck yes. So let's check it out. They got, boom, lots of paper in there, which is nice. Recyclable and great cushions. And then you have the books wrapped up in the bubbles with your packing slip on there. Boom. So let's cut that off. I got my scissors back. If you've been watching, they disappeared for a while. I had to use kid scissors last time because my kids keep stealing them for their crazy art projects. But you know what? I'm glad they're having fun doing art. I just wish they'd return my scissors. So anyways, all right, we got that off there. Got the bubble off there. All right, so I've been really excited to check out these books. There are 3 books in here, I believe. You kind of pre-ordered a bunch, and then you kind of forget what you order after a while. And then then they come in, and you're like, oh, that's right. Okay, so really excited for this one. I admittedly will not be reading it for at least a couple months because it's been on my list for a while to buy, but I've known I'm not going to be reading it for a while because it's going to be part of my Spooktober spooky reading. It is Razor Blades, which is just like all these horror comic stories in here, and it's got stories by James Tynion IV, Steve Fox. Yeah, so really excited. This is another great image hardcover for amazing things about it. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of Spooktober books. Gideon Falls Volume 2, Razor Blades, got a couple other ones that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, so really excited to cover that one because it's readily available, at least right now. Really cheap too, which is awesome. So if you want to get ready for a read through in Spooktober, I'm going to be doing that one. But yeah, anyways, and then we have this one as actually, I've read Volume 1, I have Volume 2, I have not read Volume 2, but my daughter has read Volume 1 and 2 and has loved it. So I had to pick it up. We have Sonic the Hedgehog Volume 3. Really stoked. I really need to catch up on Sonic 2 and 3. Loved Sonic 1. I have not done the overview of that yet because I knew that this was coming out and I was behind. And I was like, well, I may as well do an overview with my daughter and me, both from like a kid's perspective and a longtime lover of Sonic and playing the games growing up. Now she's been playing Sonic on my PS5, and all 3 of my kids have been loving that. So had to pick up Volume 3. They freaking love Knuckles. So when they saw this cover, they're like, yes, it's Knuckles. So really excited getting them into comics. My wife is a little leery about all the comic love from everyone in this house, but I'm slowly turning them. And then this book has really caught my attention. I have been really wanting to read this. It comes from Kelly Sue DeConnick, she's just iconic. Kelly Sue iconic. But speaking of icons, she did a story on like the most iconic woman in comics, Wonder Woman, and this is Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons, and I have been just drooling over how cool this book looks, and I've heard the story's pretty cool. And it's a short read, so I don't do much DC and Marvel, if you know me, but some of these, especially when they're like standalone quick reads, heck yes. And then I found out after I ordered it, and it was on its way, that I actually really like the standard cover, the look of the standard cover. Super cool. It's like I like really clean and simple covers. So that DM variant cover was like, it's cool, but it's really busy. So I went with this. And then I found out the DM cover has the really cool, like huge poster underneath it when you open up so I was like, dang it. So I don't know. But JP over at OPB is going to hook me up with a DM variant apparently, and then I will give away the copy that I decide to keep, that I decide to not keep. I'll do a giveaway with, and keep the one that I like, which I'll probably end up keeping this one. We'll see what happens, but it'll be cool to do another giveaway. But yeah, so, that's really, actually, it's really a wide, like, because these are omnibus size, which is the same height, but it's actually a lot wider, or deeper, I don't know. I guess wider, I don't know. So there's that, and then there's thickness. So if you're is about the normal image thickness of a deluxe. So that's kind of giving you an idea of this size of it. Not nearly as thick, but definitely wider. Yeah, so really, really cool. So let's get these. So pretty short, pretty small haul, but awesome. So we got these two deluxe hardcovers, Razor Blades, Sonic, and then we got Wonder Woman Historia. Really excited for that one. Really excited for my daughter to be able to read volume 3 of Sonic, and then to do a Spooktober readathon where I do all those spooky books, which I'm not normally really into. So by the end of October, I had to skip last year. The year before that I did one, and I was like, okay, I am done with horror for a very long time. And so I ended up skipping last year's Spooktober event because I couldn't do that much more horror, and I read a lot of my horror books. So I didn't have many more to read, so I've been slowly picking up some more for this year's event. But yeah, so that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, do all those things. But the most important thing to do is comment. That's what I say in every video, comment. Look at that. So speaking of Sonic, are there any other video game comics, deluxes out there that you would recommend picking up that have really cool stories? Is there like a Mario? I know there's like the Zelda anime or manga books. I have the Hyrule one, the little green one. I know there's some like big library editions that are like more coffee table art books, but are there any really cool video game books out there, maybe from more like childhood, where it's like Final Fantasy or Castlevania or something like that? Anything like that out there that I should definitely be checking out? If it's Castlevania or something like that, I could do that for a Spooktober event. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. I'll let you go, but don't forget to comment. All right, that's it. Take care. Stay cool.